Hi students, welcome to Governance. We are in Unit 2, and for this presentation I'm going to talk about stakeholders. So let's discuss how the board identifies the organization's key stakeholders. Once your board understands its overarching obligation to stakeholders, it must identify them explicitly and precisely. It is here where the healthcare organizations differ significantly from commercial corporations. The owners of commercial corporations are easily identified. Everyone owns stock. However, in healthcare organizations, not everyone owns stock. So let's look at some examples of stakeholders in various organizations. So here's one that's relating to preferred provider organizations. So you have the hospitals. One part of the hospital is going to own Class A stock. The other part of the hospital will own Class B stock. Then you have primary care physician members who own Class C stock. You have primary care physician affiliates who do not own any stock. You have specialty and subspecialty physician members who own Class C stock, and you have specialty and subspecialty physicians who do not own any stock. So you can see as the commercial corporations, they own everything in the stock, but as healthcare, it varies across the different entities on who owns what stock. So what analyses need to be done for the boards to identify key stakeholders? Well, every stakeholder shouldn't be specified, just the most important ones. The initial process doesn't need to be perfect. You can expand and refine selections over time. The list should be short, in most cases under half a dozen. Be specific. Describe the characteristics of each stakeholder and formulate a brief rationale stating why each should be designated an owner. You want to identify stakeholder groups by the differing interests that they have. You recognize that this is hard intellectual work, so striving for precision regarding who stakeholders are or should be will precipitate conflict. Your board should periodically review its listing. So overall, the goal is consensus. Your board must agree about the stakeholder groups on whose behalf it governs. That lecture review gave a brief overview on stakeholders in a healthcare organization. So you'll want to complete your lecture review, do your discussion board posting, and then double check your weekly units for any assignments that you have due. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a great week.